human is a physically weak being. We are not as fast as cheetahs or as strong as a gorilla, but with our mind as our weapon, we are raised to be to the top at the predator charge. And to remain in this position, we need to strengthen and sharpen it with the act of reading. And that's why I believe that the act of reading is significant in our life. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to all of my audience. My name is LIYANA AQILAH and I am a Form 5 student from SMK Padang SAUJANA. On this lovely day, I would like to review a book that I find it interesting and suitable for those who's looking for happiness. And if you are one of the person, let's listen to this book introduction. The title of this book is Glow Inside and Out. It was wrote by a highly educated writer who is an alumni from IIUM, that stands for International Islamic University Malaysia. She is Auni Bahrain. This book was published on 2022 by Press Buku and can be purchased at a nearby bookstore with the price of 35 ringgit. It's quite shocking price, but believe me, this book worth every ringgit that you spend on it. The uniqueness of this book is old cover, the dark blue background, and the gold letter, which is the word glow, made it stand out to the point that it piqued one's interest within a glance. And I am one of the person that bought this book because of its own cover. And that's the end of this book introduction. Let's start with our review. Personally, I think that the word glow actually quite exaggerating for the title of a book. But when I read on this book, I realized that the word glow actually the perfect word to describe this book. And to not let any of you be confused, let me be straightforward. The writer wrote this book because she wants the readers to reclaim their inner beauty and improving their well-being. The writer believed that the internal and external circumstances are the essential keys to achieve one's happiness. The writer also defined the word happiness. And when I read this book, I know how deep the word happiness brings, and it really touched my heart. The writer also wrote a few steps, like a 10-step to skincare routine. There's also 10 steps to achieve one happiness. As we know the word happiness, we will realize our state and know what is the step that should be taken. Based on my experience, when I read this book, I realized that this book actually a book for motivational ones, and it also based on scientific input and religious aspect. That the religious that was read was based on religions that we Muslims hold on, which is Islam. This book also wrote about many phrases that come from the Holy Script, which is the Quran. And one of the phrases that still bear in my mind is, "So surely within hardships come ease." The phrases that playing in my mind make me give my best in everything that I do. The spirits come and give me the urge, the courage to step forward and live my life to the fullest. I hope that all of my audience here will read this book even once in your lifetime. That's all from me. Thank you.